Okay. 281. Chalo. Cosine inverse of x upon e minus sin of y upon b equal to theta. Then the maximum value of this thing is equal to. Okay. Um. Wait. But the maximum value of this thing. So is this dependent on theta? Okay. So theta is with yes. So like sine theta. Fine. So first of all, just take that ab common. तो यहाँ पे क्या जाएगा? A square b square times goes up, right? Just say x upon equal to u. So it's like saying cosine inverse of yeah, like sort of u minus. Let's just say u equal to cosine of yeah, like just say u equal to cosine of alpha, and then v equal to any like x upon a. Basically, x equal to a cosine of alpha, and yeah, that's gonna make sense, of course. So, मतलब ये क्या हो जाएगा in that case? It just becomes uh price like a square b squared, and then you just have cosine square alpha, फिर plus sine square beta, okay, right? Plus 2ab like x square. That just basically this thing 2, and then cosine alpha sine yeah cosine alpha sine beta, and then you just got sine theta, right? So इसकी maximum value तो देखनी है. Isn't this like the oh okay, I mean it is like that except थोड़ा सा अलग है ये. So it's not cosine inverse. यहाँ पे sine inverse है for some reason. That's not what I want. uh right, maybe there's some other way. Okay, you're gonna like plus sine inverse of negative y upon b. So let's just say negative y use करते हैं. So this will just say y equal to negative a something like that, right? Well, yeah, you could do that probably. Mm-hmm. So just say negative, so negative b, sorry, negative p cosine of beta बोल देते हैं. So then everything will be like slightly different. यहाँ पे actually में क्या आएगा? Just cosine square alpha plus cosine square beta. It's getting weird, isn't it? Yes, it is. So इसकी maximum value. Mm-hmm. When xy could be negative or whatever, so that's kind of complicated, isn't it? Yeah. Theta is going like that. So sine theta इसमें use कर रहे हो, right? Wait, you only have to worry about sine theta. Oh, yeah. Okay. So just worry about sine theta. What is sine? It's sine of all of this. So like sine of cosine inverse of x upon a. That's like, oh shit. Yeah, that's just shit. बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा ना वो. Well, yeah. Some other way. So first of all, negative sine inverse of y upon b को we can write it like plus sine inverse of negative pi upon which is like plus pi upon 2 minus cosine inverse of negative y upon b, right? So मतलब क्या हुआ इसका कि cosine inverse of x upon a minus cosine inverse of negative pi upon b equal to pi upon 2 minus yeah that's why यहाँ पे cosine derivative भी sin theta है. That explains a lot. So pi upon 2 minus theta is equal to what? Cosine inverse of x upon a minus sine inverse of negative y upon b. So अगर अपन just think about these values x upon a or negative y upon b. Let's just call this u and v. So u or v is like cosine alpha cosine beta, such that alpha or beta के बीच का जो angle is like ये चीज, right? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you क्या हो जाएगा like a square b square and then you got this thing cosine square alpha plus cosine square beta, and इसको when तो like minus of negative y, so like that will actually work out. मतलब ये क्या होगा in fact this is just minus 2 cosine alpha cosine beta, and then you just have sine of theta which is cosine of ये पूरी चीज, right? So like alpha minus beta cosine, so like cosine of alpha minus beta, that makes sense. I know थोड़ा अजीब लग रहा है but then whatever, just deal with it. So what do you get? A square b square. First of all, you can just split this probably. Well, yeah, not a good idea though. Me पहले अपने को 1/2 करना चाहिए था, then maybe split it in that way. This is like cosine of alpha plus beta, and then that's cosine of alpha minus beta or something like that. Not good, not good, not good, not good. कुछ और तरीके से करना पड़ेगा. You can split this, yes you can, but is this worth doing? Yeah, अगर कुछ और है नहीं, so we'll have to do that. Just cosine square alpha plus cosine square beta, then minus of cosine of alpha plus beta minus cosine of alpha minus beta. So this just becomes like what? Minus cosine of alpha plus beta, cosine of alpha minus beta, and then plus cosine square of alpha minus beta. ये जो चीज़ है we can write different ways, like cosine square alpha minus sine square beta होता है, right? This thing. I guess that was the thing, right? Yeah. For example, beta equal to 0, then this becomes all pretty obvious, right? So यहाँ पे get the negative of that stuff. So just ये तो गया just cosine square of beta plus sine square. Okay, that's just 1. So 1 plus cosine square of alpha minus beta. Right, and that has of a square base square. That is nice. So अपने चाहिए क्या? इसकी maximum value is just 2. So 2 times of a square plus b square, which is not this thing. Uh, like ab is not equal to 0. Okay, whatever. But and it's clearly just 2 times of a square plus b square, right? So वो क्यों नहीं है यहाँ पे? Something's wrong? I don't see. How could something be wrong? This should have worked out. Yes, this should have worked out. Why didn't this? क्या गलत हुआ? अपन ने सही से तो किया सब कुछ, right? Yeah, maximum value of this thing. That has the maximum value of 1, of course. It's 2 a square plus b square. Ah, इसमें d दिया है. क्या गलत हो रहा है अपना? Something not right about this. वो अपन ने 2 यूज किया वहां पे. Yes, okay, we transformed this और फिर अपने को ये मिला. No big deal. Till then it was all good, and now suddenly कुछ तो भी अजीब दे रहा है. It should just be 2 times of a square plus 2 times of a square b square, right? Which is not here for some reason. Maximum value of this guy. ये क्या है यार? कुछ भी. First of all, this should be in certain range. So we can just say x upon a is equal to something like cosine of alpha. Then similarly, y negative y upon g is like cosine of beta, where alpha and beta are in 0 to pi, right? Yeah. So then we can have, of course, represent it in that way. So alpha minus beta is equal to theta. That's what it basically becomes. But like alpha plus pi upon one. You get the thing. You get the thing. एक केस में तुम नेगेटिव भी डाल सकते हो. I mean, it will be the same thing. Come on, that's not a problem, right? Okay. Then this should really just be 2 times of a squared b squared, but that's not here. कब होता है? जब alpha and beta become equal, right? Okay. Alpha beta become equal. Yeah, they can, right? So what do you mean like x upon a is equal to negative y upon b? So yeah. Okay. At that point, this will become equal. So क्या हो जाएगा actually में? Just let's say both be equal to k or something like that. बड़ा अजीब नहीं हो रहा ये बड़ा? Like that's going to sine theta. So cosine of alpha minus beta is what? Yeah, that's like sine theta. That's what you're saying. कुछ और दिया थीटा के बारे में? कुछ भी नहीं दिया, right? Then yeah, maximum value is just 2 a square b square, which is for some reason not there. Minimum value is a square b square, right? So इसमें शायद से minimum value पूछी थी अपने को, but that's उन लोगों ने मैक्सिमम बोला. मेरी गलती नहीं है. नेक्स्ट 280. अगर यहाँ पे नेगेटिव होता बट एक्चुअली मेक सेंस, राइट? तो या यहाँ पे नेगेटिव तो वेट अ सेकंड. ऑफ कोर्स इट्स नॉट नेगेटिव. ओह शिट, इट्स पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. यहाँ पे नेगेटिव एक्स में चाहिए था. Okay, that actually explains it. So it's this thing sine square, right? So maximum value is in fact a square b square. So yeah, क्या आंसर रहेगा? D. Next question 22. इसलिए मिस्टेक्स काउंट करनी पड़ेगी यार. 22. Okay, let g of x be equal to this linear function where a is less than 0, then g is defined from 1, 3 on to 0, 5. So a is less than 0 मतलब कैसा? It's like what? 0 to 2. अच्छा 1, 3 पे define किया and और so like it's decreasing. So maximum value मतलब कहाँ पे रहेगी? At 1, which means at 1 it's 2. So it's like a plus b is equal to 2, and then 3a plus b is equal to 0, I guess. Yeah, which means like 2a is equal to negative 2, a equal to negative 1, as expected to negative 1 चाहिए था, and it's like b equal to 3. So this is actually just negative x plus 3, right? अपने करना क्या है? Value of this stuff, oh god. So cosine inverse of mod sin x plus mod cosine x plus sin inverse of negative. मतलब अपन ने कभी देखा है क्या ऑलरेडी? आई थिंक या अपन ने देखा है शायद से. मस्ट हैव बीन दैट थिंग. अपन ने कहीं ना कहीं देखा होगा, राइट? Okay, so first of all, mod sin x mod cosine x, that has to be inside cosine inverse and sine inverse, which means it's like that's not equal to 1, and well, yeah, that's the thing. So wait, sorry. क्या करना था ऐसे? Something like RMS versus that inequality, right? Well, yeah, मैं वो करने वाला था. Well, you could write it like, okay, this thing is like mod of sin x time, okay, plus sin x, like square root 2 sine of x plus 5.4, so like mod of that thing, right? So yeah, that's what it is. So, okay, ये इसमें भी है negative, and it's like cot of this completely. Whatever, doesn't really matter, does it? Maximum value of this thing. Hmm. क्या था वैसे, like it's like cot cosine inverse of square root of 2, okay, square root of 2 mod of sine of x plus 5.4 जो भी रहेगा, that's the thing. But x is like a free variable, isn't it? Okay, फिर यहाँ पे negative, okay, you get the thing, it's just negative sign, so well yeah, ये क्या हो जाएगा, 5.2 times, okay, 5.2 minus 2 times of sine inverse of square root of 2 mod of sine x plus 5.4, basically like this thing, and that is applied on a cot. The value of this thing is equal to, but wait, why do you even care about this? Because wait, ये पहले भी हुआ है ना, राइट? क्या था इसमें, कुछ तो भी इसमें कि लाइक x की कोई सर्टेन वैल्यू काम करती है और समथिंग लाइक दैट, राइट? या ओके, sin x plus 5.4. Oh no, you can't just write it like mod of, okay, that's not doable, that's not correct, right? वैसे तभी कर सकते हो जब इनकी साइन सेम हो, so like the right, okay, cool. Getting weird for some reason, but at least it's like bigger than or equal to this thing. That's okay. You can say that for sure. It's bigger than or equal to this thing. So well, let's just say this is when it's becoming 1 upon square root of 2, because at that point काम करता है, right? It can become 1 upon square root of 2, right? Or not. Okay, so 1 upon square root of 2 is not, yeah, it's gonna become square root of 2 in that case. वो होता है, okay. And कुछ और इसमें mod sin x plus 1 sin x is like this, one negative 1 something like that, right? Well, yeah. You can't just square that. No, you can't just. Actually, you can square. Oh, you should do that. You just square that. So, some of them क्या work that. इसका square actually just between 0 and 1, which means कि 1 plus 2 mod of sin x cosine x, that's like between, this belongs to 0 to 1 basically, inclusive. Which means कि 2 mod of sin, okay, that's actually belonging to what? Negative 1 to, right? That explains a lot. So एक ही तरीका, and then this is of course bigger than or equal to 0, which means कि एक ही तरीका that they should actually be equal to 0, which means sine of 2x equal to 0, x is equal to 0, or like, I don't know, pi upon 2, something like that. So yeah, either sine equal to 0, cosine equal to 0. तो ये जो चीज होगी, that is just 1. Cosine of 1 is 0, और ये हो जाएगा sine of negative 1, which is negative pi upon 2. So cot of this thing just negative cot of pi upon 2 is 0. So yeah. So 0 कब होता है? It's just negative x plus 3, I guess. Negative x plus 3 equal to 0, x equal to 3. Right, so like g of 3 is 0. So C is the answer. Next question. ये अपन already कर चुके ना? Yes, 23. 23 is a variable parabola is drawn touching the x-axis at origin, having its vertex on the line y equal to 2. Touching the x-axis at origin. X-axis को okay. Vertex on the line y equal to 2. Wait, what? Y equal to 2, that's like this line. उस पे तुम्हारा vertex है, but it's already touching, you are saying, and then, huh, okay, we'll see क्या होता है. इसका vertex तुम्हें दिया हुआ है over there. तुम्हारा parabola है in, like, okay, इसका shape ऐसा होता है, for example, something like that. जो भी है, ऐसा parabola हो सकता है. करना क्या अपने को? The axis of the parabola will always be tangential to a fixed something, okay. So axis of parabola का equation, okay, got it. Oh, and it's tangent to something, right? Okay, so, and it is at origin is called, oh, it's actually touching at origin. That's a different scenario. Its vertex is at this point. Wait, how is that even happening? थोड़ा अजीब नहीं है क्या? या देखते हैं ना, देखते हैं क्या होता है. So like y squared equal to 4ax, that's what I think. Okay, cool. Then इसमें से दो, in fact we'll have to do these things. So just saying ये जो चीज़ है, it's like ax plus by equal to square of constant. Well, of course that constant must just be 2b, and then यहाँ पे we'll just do like bx minus ay is equal to that. Yeah, so just negative 2a. ये अपने दो जो lines है, these are passing to this, right? So like y squared equal to 2x, it's like saying इसका square, we'll just do that. It's just bx minus ay plus 2a का square is equal to, first of all just shift this to this guy. Oh, yeah, right. It's gonna make a lot more sense that way. So this is like a tangent something. So इसको origin मानो, and this is like just y equal to negative 2. This is this line. मतलब इसका vertex is passing through that. It's touching at the origin, is touching at this point. It's a contact point basically. Yeah. क्या point रहेगा with that? It's 0, negative 2. It's a contact point, and then you just have this. Right. So open y square equal to 4x बोलेगे, then it should actually be like this thing, L1 squared equal to, I don't know, like L2, right? Yeah. एंड आई थिंक अपन ने पहले देखा है कि इसका जो टेंजेंट रहता है एट सम सर्टेन पॉइंट, इफ यू ऑफ कॉन्टेक्ट और व्हाटएवर, इट्स लाइक व्हाट एल, राइट, इट्स लाइक L1 of xy comma L1 of x naught y naught is equal to, right, that's the thing. So this is two times of that. This is like L2 of x naught. You get the thing, right? Okay, so we just have to do that over there. Cool. uh right. And of course the perpendicular चाहिए, that's also important. Just first of all parameterize this or something. Think about it. Unit vector or something, right? Well, yeah. Okay, and passing through 0, 0. I think अब समझ गया अपने को. So we'll just say first unit vector is like cosine alpha sin alpha. So उसका n dot of that, अजीब हो रहा है. Just say x plus by का square. That's equal to 4a times, for capital A, times bx minus ay का square. Okay, just b minus ay. This looks good, right? Okay, that's our parabola. And जो tangent रहेगा at 0, negative 2. It's like what? That will just be ax plus by times negative 2b is equal to 2a times bx minus ay. क्या लिखा हमने? bx minus ay plus, so just put y over this is like plus 2a. Yes. Yeah, that is the thing. And now what we want is this just becomes y equal to negative 2, because that's the thing, right? Well, yeah. So first of all देखते क्या क्या हो रहा है. First equation is like a is equal to 2 capital A B, because a cancel होना चाहिए, right? Oh no, it's not just a, it's actually also having 2b over there. It's actually क्या हो जाएगा? चलो 2 हटा दो. What do you get? Just get a times all of that. Just ab minus a times x, फिर minus of a plus b. Wait, यहाँ पे already negative था. Okay, this should be actually plus in that case. यहाँ पे फिर negative आएगा. Whatever. So y plus 2a times a, and यहाँ पे plus था, so like यहाँ पे तो कोई constant है नहीं, this is equal to 0. That's the thing. So just divide by a, right? It's like, yeah, first of all we already know that ab is equal to negative a, and secondly we know that यहाँ पे negative आना चाहिए, which means जब इसको divide करूँगा it becomes like what? It becomes negative of 1 minus b upon a y plus 2 equal to 0. Like यहाँ पे 2 आएगा, which means this should be just negative 1, right? So it's equal to negative 1. Oh God, मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ? So 2 is equal to b upon a. So like a is equal to, sorry, 2a is equal to b, and ab is equal to negative a. That's what we got, right? बहुत घटिया सा कुछ तो भी दिख रहा है तो. So we can just divide first of all, because a variable है. So just divide, and what you will get is like a upon b. That's equal to negative b upon a, which means a squared upon b squared is just equal to negative 1 upon 2. What? Huh? That doesn't make any sense. This should not be happening. No, this can't be happening. This is not correct. क्या गलत हुआ अपना? क्या गलत हुआ? We did everything correctly. Yeah, we did, of course. Just equal negative one. So the which like 2 equal to this guy. Well, yeah, and that is equal to negative for some reason. कुछ तो भी गड़बड़ हो रही है यार, कुछ भी तो गड़बड़ हो रही है, अदरवाइज ये ऐसा नहीं होता. This tangential to something, but this does not make any sense. ये तो हो नहीं सकता. फिर अपना क्या गड़बड़ हुआ इसमें? Y equal to negative 2 and like x equal to 0. Of course, that is the point with respect to this guy. So you should have worked just 2a times ye cheese वापस and then plus 2a because y equal to negative. So yes, and then what you get? Just get like x साथ में क्या क्या आ रहा है? Just ab and then फिर oh plus ap. Okay, this is not going good. It should be b over there. p बराबर अपन ने गलत कर डाला. सच में x साथ में क्या क्या आ रहा है? इसको अच्छी तरह से लिखो यार. 10 या सो इसमें क्या करेंगे? पी ए एक्स नेगेटिव पी स्क्वायर वाई इज इक्वल टू ए बी एक्स माइनस ए वाई प्लस 2a right? Well, yeah, this becomes what? X times of, let's just say bx times a plus a. Okay, then you just have plus b square minus a times y plus 2a is equal to 0. So it just should be y plus 2 basically. Divide कर दो इससे. Yes. So b square minus a upon a. This has to be equal to what? This has to be equal to 1. मतलब कि b square equal to 2a. And what else do you have? You also have this thing, a plus a equal to 0. मतलब कि a is just equal to negative a. इसको से put कर दो. What do you get is b squared is equal to negative 2a squared. Huh? But no. No. ये कैसे हो गया? पागल तो नहीं हो रहा? नहीं यार, ये तो सही नहीं हो रहा है. This should not be the thing. ये हो ही नहीं सकता. This does not actually make sense. ये कैसे? No. Which means like there is no such parabola. That's all it's saying. So there is no such parabola. हाँ, basically इतना ही बोल रहा है. Which looks correct as well because ऐसा कौन सा parabola होता है such that so it's tangential to this guy. हो भी सकता है. Like it's variable. Wait. All it's saying is like a equal to 0 and b equal to 0. So that means like 0 equal to 0. वो तो अजीब हो जाएगा. That doesn't make any sense. Then this is what it's saying. Yeah, there is no such parabola. Ajeeb hai. Next question, move on. 23, we don't know. Let's move on. 24. 24 is range of this function is so sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of this stuff and then the real stuff minus okay. So it's going from ये इसकी domain है fine. So क्या है sine inverse of x plus sine inverse of x plus square root of minus x square upon sort of 2. Wait, sine inverse of x, that is only defined when x is in, oh god. Well, yeah, it should be in negative 1 to 1, but तुम बोल रहे हो कि all real numbers except ये चीज. Right, so actually you तुम्हारी जो रेंज है वो x ही है, -1 to -1 अपॉन स्क्वायर रूट 2. सॉरी, तुम्हारा डोमेन है एक्चुअली ऐसा है. राइट, यूनियन 1 upon square root 2 to 1. So मैं ये inclusive चाहिए. But whatever, this is the thing most likely. And then you also have this thing. So first of all, one is x squared, that should be positive. मतलब कि x वो तो है ही, वो अपने को दिख ही रहा है. And then we want square root of that guy, positive square root of 2. Okay, fine. I mean, upon square root of 2, right? We'll just say x equal to sine theta, where I don't know, like theta belongs to, so cosine theta को positive चाहिए, like theta belongs to negative pi upon 2 to pi upon 2, right? Yes. Then ये क्या हो जाएगा? थीटा प्लस साइन. So basically थीटा की रेंज क्या हो गई? Because sin theta belongs to this thing, -1 to -1 cos square 2, which is like this, and 1 to okay, square root of 2, which is like this thing. So ये theta की range है. Okay, और क्या है? And this just becomes what? It just becomes, okay, let's just talk about the range of theta. It's just negative pi upon 2 to negative pi upon 4 union pi upon 4 to pi upon 2 basically. Okay, ये क्या चीज होगी? This is basically like sine of x plus pi upon 4, I guess. Yes. So x plus, sorry, theta plus pi upon 4. Theta plus pi upon 4 belongs to what? Negative pi upon 4 to 0 union, ये not inclusive चाहिए अपने को actually. Union whatever. Basically क्या हो गया? Sin inverse of x, wait, no, theta plus sin inverse of sin of theta plus pi upon 4. It's kind of a weird thing going on. This is like pi upon 2 to 3 pi upon 4. ये सही नहीं हो रहा है यार. So you want sine inverse of this thing. The 3 pi upon 4 actually it's this thing. So उसका जब अपन sin करेंगे, that's like the same thing as saying God. अच्छा पहले अगर इस interval में रहा, then what happens? And then let's say if it's like less than pi upon 2. So if theta is less than or equal to pi upon 4, we can write this thing as just theta plus pi upon 4, right? Yes. It's like 2 theta plus pi upon 4 जाएगा. So we want the range of this function. And it's like of course bigger than or equal to negative pi upon 2. I mean that is for granted. So ये जो चीज है इसकी रेंज क्या होगी? जस्ट pi upon 4 plus 2 theta क्या होगा? Like between negative pi to pi upon 2. So negative 3 pi upon 4 to pi upon, this is just 3 pi upon 4. Okay, union when it's, so just pi upon 2 to 3 pi upon 4 में जब रहेगा like plus pi upon, like basically theta is bigger than that. So when theta is between pi upon 4 to pi upon 2, right, what happens in that case? ये कितना घटिया हो रहा है. So then sine of theta plus pi upon 4, it's like saying sine of something bigger than pi upon 2, which is like, so pi minus वो चीज कर डालो, right? So pi minus of theta plus pi upon 4, which is like 3 pi upon 4 plus theta, sorry, negative theta आएगा एक जगह पे, and then यहाँ पे सिर्फ theta, like this, it should cancel. So इसमें एक ही सेट है, इसमें just एक ही चीज हो रही है, just 3 pi upon 4 throughout. So yes, it's just ये एक्चुअल में इसकी रेंज रहेगी. I guess, yeah. Continuous no. Okay. Infinite set, what? No. It's a whole interval. What are you talking about? Right? That's the something went wrong. अच्छा 3 pi by 4 just like in that. Okay, और पहले क्या था वैसे? क्या हो रहा है यार? कुछ भी गड़बड़ हो रही है क्या? Like that. Sine of x plus pi by 4 for sure. And this range. Sorry, theta plus pi by 4, of course. Sine of that is theta for sure, right? Yes. No, this is just wrong. It's not. Yeah, it's an infinite set because it's my infinite values. Like so, C is the answer. It's a whole interval. Next question. 285. 285 is domain of the definition of this function is, so 3 cosine inverse of 4x minus pi is key domain. Okay, fine. First of all, this will be positive. So like cosine inverse of x, sorry, 4x, this is bigger than 3. Wait, what? Bigger than pi upon 3, I guess. Yes. Which means like what? किसी भी चीज का cosine inverse is like, जब मैं इस पे cosine apply करूँगा, so wait, it's not just pi upon 3. So pi upon 3 से कहाँ तक जा रहा है ऐसे ये? Oh, okay, it's fine. So cosine of x, 4x is less than cosine of pi upon 3, which is actually 1 upon 2 because, but yeah, it increases. Sorry, it decreases as theta increases, right? Yes. So 4x is less than 1 upon 2, which means like x is less than 1 upon 8. That is the range. And of course, x this has to be like bigger than -1. So that just means, x has to be actually like bigger than -1 upon 4. So -1 upon 4 to 1 upon 8, that's the range, which is A. Next question. 286. 286 is what? If this, okay, then the value of A sin inverse of x plus B cosine inverse of x wherever x is equal to, okay, A sin inverse of x minus B cosine inverse of x is equal to C, subtraction C है, then what is the addition? Seriously, what? Okay, just tired of this thing. So we'll have to figure out key cosine inverse of x value क्या है. Okay. We'll do it. So it just says cosine inverse of x equal to u. So it's like a times pi upon 2 minus u, and then minus b u is equal to c, which means like यहाँ पे क्या जाएगा? Just negative of a plus b times u plus a pi upon 2 is equal to c. So a plus b u is equal to c minus a pi upon 2. So it's just u equal to what? C minus a pi upon 2 upon a plus b, right? Okay, so इसमें 2 times of this thing करके इसको मैं ऐड कर डालता हूँ, c plus 2 times of this, start 2c minus a pi upon a plus b, यहाँ पे b चाहिए of course. It just becomes like ac plus, but yeah, ये होगा ही नहीं इसमें पहले, but yeah, like c times of not a minus b, god, that's not the thing, right? That's not the thing. What? It should be a plus b, not. Am I missing something? Then it's got pi times of a b. What is going on? Doesn't make any sense. No, it doesn't make any sense. क्या गड़बड़ होगी रे? Just a pi upon 2, right? Yeah. पागल तो नहीं हो रहे. Oh, okay. Actually, b cosine of s. So we actually want like b times of u, 2 times of it, right? Okay, that's the thing. So you want not just 2 times of this, if you want 2b times of this. So actually क्या चाहिए अपने को? c plus ये चीज, okay, which is like that was what it just becomes c times of a minus b. Yeah, that actually reference minus ab pi upon. So that is upon a plus b. पर वो नेगेटिव में है ना? Or what? That should be negative. क्या गलत हो रहा है यार? It should be a pi upon 2 minus c. मैं क्या घटिया और ab pi minus okay plus चाहिए, which is right. So इसमें में negative आएगा because it's like negative of all of this. So yes, it's like a minus b. So these the answer. Next question. 287. A real valued function satisfies this equation, then f of sin x is periodic with period. So f of x is equal to x minus n if n is basically like floor function. F of x is a fractional part of x basically, right? Okay, then f of sin x is periodic with period. The fractional part is periodic with period 1. So, that explains it, right? Yeah, so sine of x you are saying now. Oh, f of sine of x. Okay, fine. It's like that's period 1. Wait a second. Pi, not exactly, because like sine of pi plus x is like negative sine of x, और फिर वो काम नहीं करेगा. No, it won't work. Because negative sine of x का fractional part अलग होगा. So just don't do that. Okay. और क्या हो सकता है? And then 2 pi is the period, of course. So B is the answer. Next question. 288. Okay. Right. That has to be the thing. Fractional part of this guy. So pi won't work. Next. 0 less than cosine inverse of x less than 1. Which means like, okay, what is the thing? X is between 1 and cosine of 1. Right? Oh yeah. And 1 is, okay, what is this? 1 plus sine of cosine of x plus cosine. Okay, it's getting bad. हर जगह पे cosine of inverse of x है ना? So like basically what's saying, theta is between 1 and 0, and then what you want is like 1 plus sine of theta, sine square of theta, so on. What is sine of theta like? Sine of theta कहाँ पर है? Sine of theta is between 0 and sine of 1, right? So ये जो चीज रहेगी till infinite, of course. It's like sine of 1 good thing is between 0 and 1, which means कि अपन इसको just लिख सकते हैं like 1 upon 1 minus sine of theta. If this thing is equal to 2, that just means, okay, sine theta has to be 1 upon 2, so theta has to be like 5.6. That's the way. So yeah, मतलब कि ये जो चीज है x cosine inverse. So okay, cosine inverse of x is just pi upon 6. So x is equal to cosine of that is equal to 3 upon 2. Right, so C is the answer. Next question. And wait, doesn't make any sense. Square root of 3 upon 2 is not less than 1, is it? It is, of course. Wait, what? Theta is 5 upon 6, it is less than 1. Well, yeah, that's all you need. So, no big deal. Just next question. 289. A is equal to this, then let us define a function f of x is equal to determinant of A transpose A inverse, which is following cannot be what? Cannot be the value of f. Okay, okay, fine. Determinant of this guy. It's like determinant of 8 times the determinant of A inverse. Come on, ये तो कोई बच्चा भी समझ जाए. Unless of course ये 0 हो जाए, that cannot happen, of course. Right. So yeah, it's just f(x) is equal to 1. Oh, right. f(x) is in fact 1 throughout. It doesn't matter, right? Okay, just following cannot be the value of f. Okay, 10 times. It can only be 1, right? And you want cannot be the value f. Okay, I think this is the derivative of something. F power n of x. 1 power n is the thing. This is also the thing. N times. Oh yes, n is not equal to 2 So D is not correct. Next question. 290. If the straight lines, this line and this line and this line are concurrent and slope of the family of lines, which is farthest from origin. So तीन straight line है वो concurrent है. It's like an ultimate zero basically. What are you saying? Just saying 1, 1, negative 2, right? Well, yeah, and then you just want 2, negative 1, 1, and PQ negative R. So determinant 0 चाहिए. I know वो constants तुम generally नहीं लेते हो, but come on यार. You know the deal. You know, vectors create करो also. Right. So this is the thing. Okay. And this then the slope of family of lines 2px plus, this is farthest from origin. This is farthest from origin. Farthest from origin is like 4r upon square root of, right, it's like 4r upon square root of 4p squared plus 9q squared. There should be maximum, and फिर उसका slope को slope चाहिए, right? Let's just figure out some stuff from this thing. So what do you have? Okay, इसको change करते ऊपर p क्यों r डाल दो, like p q negative r. Anyway, क्या इसको r में convert कर दो negative. So just basically 1 1 2 positive 2, and now it becomes like 2 negative 1 negative 1. इसको change करो वापस, it's just 1 1 and then negative 2 over there. Okay, that's equal to 0, right? Well, you can just subtract some stuff. It's like subtracting just, if it just calculate, okay, it's like p times of 1 minus 2, just negative 1, then minus q times 1 plus 4, which is 5, plus r times 1 plus 2, which is 3, plus 3r, I guess, equal to 0 for the same. So what we're saying is like what? That negative p negative 5q plus 3r is equal to 0, which means like p plus 5q is equal to 3r all the time. So we want to maximize what? We want to maximize कहाँ पे मर गया वो function? 4r upon square root of 4p squared plus 9q squared. We want to maximize this thing, and we have this going on. Right, it's like this is p upon r and then q upon r जो है. How do you actually maximize? It's like cosine वगैरह की बात कर रहे हो तुम. So yeah, you can think of it like this. Let's just say, so p upon 3r. Let's say p equal to 3r cosine theta, the cosine square theta, and q is equal to 3r upon 5 sine square theta, right? Just put that in there. So what do you get? Just get like 4r upon 4r तो बाहर निकलने वाला है. Actually 3r बाहर निकलने वाला है. Then you just have square root of 4p square, like 4c power 4, okay, plus नीचे 25 like 9 upon 25, and then just got s power 4. So yeah, so this becomes like 4 upon 3 and then ये सब square root. It's becoming weird basically. वो 5 बाहर निकाल दो, वो like ऊपर जाएगा, just 20. So now what do you have? Just have uh, like 100 c power 4 plus 9 s power 4. Okay, kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, अगर आपने को oh god, it's like ये ऐसा हो गया कि x plus y is equal to 1, then find the maximum value of क्या like 10x plus 100x square plus 9y squared की maximum value क्या होगी or something like that, right? So let's just use Lagrange multiplier, right? Just minus of lambda times x plus y minus 1. That's our function इसका derivative लिया. It is like to x is like what 200x minus lambda equal to 0 मतलब कि x should be of the form lambda upon 200, and similarly like y के लिए क्या होगा it's just 1 upon 18 or something like that. So अपने का x और y किस form के मिल गया है, just put that in there. We look at like lambda क्या होता है, it's just like lambda times वो सब समझ गया मैं. Let's use something else actually. This is getting bad. It's getting really bad. So x equal to lambda upon 200. You can put that, yes, but क्या ये actually useful रहेगा? I don't think so. If this has to be like, what you're saying is like cosine squared is equal to this thing, sine squared is equal to this. Okay, then actually just take a difference because we don't actually care about the maximum value, just about the right, the slope, right? So sine square upon cosine square, that's just equal to what? Okay. I guess I should have done this from the start itself, right? Yeah. Start से मुझे Lagrange multiplier करना चाहिए था. This is the one time this could have worked. So, ये सब करने से अच्छा we just should have just done that. So अपने को इसको maximize करना है. So like what you get like 8p equal to 1 times lambda, so just equal to lambda, and then 18q is equal to 5 lambda. I know मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ तो मैं yeah, it's like 4p upon 9q is equal to 1 upon 5, which means like 20p is equal to 9q. What do you care about? We just care about the slope, which is negative 2p upon 3q. What's that going to be? So p upon q is just negative 9 upon 20. That times of negative 2 upon 3, which is like what? 3 upon 10. That's the slope. So d maybe, I guess you could say so. Oh, it's not that actually. It's actually not negative. It's not negative. It's not negative. It's just 9 upon 20. Negative 3 upon 10. So d is the answer. Next question. 291. मैं बहुत स्लो जा रहा हूँ ना आज. Yeah. होगा with time I will catch up. So 291. Okay, the common chord of two intersecting circles C1, C2 can be seen from the centers at an angle of 90 degree and 60 degree respectively. तो intersecting circles है उनकी जो common chord है that can be seen from the centers. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. So subtend basically वो कर रहा है. If the distance between the centers is equal to square root of 3 plus 1, then the radii what? Then the god okay एक subtend कर रहा है 90 degree and it's like okay so एक quarter circle का है and well yeah okay fine. If the distance between the centers is equal to square root of 3 plus 1, the radii of C1, C2 are. It's not that hard, I guess, because, right? We just actually have to figure out the length of the chord itself. Let's say length, जो chord है उसको अपन AA में break कर रहे हैं. It's like ये जो है this is just 45 degree, so this is the same thing as A. And ये क्या था? Um, this is like 30 degree basically. So ये हो जाएगा just square root 3A. So like square root 3 plus 1 times A is equal to square root 3 plus 1. So A equal to 1. मतलब ये 1 है, ये 1 है. Radii ढूंढो. This would just be what? Like ये तो square root of 2 हो जाएगा in that case. And this is what? Sine मतलब 2 होता है. Okay, just 2 in that case. Right. Square 2 and 2, which is D. Sorry, C. Next question, 292. 292 is if M denotes the number of 5-digit numbers, okay, if each successive digit are in their descending order of magnitude and n is the corresponding figure when the digits are in the ascending order of magnitude, then m minus n has the value. 5-digit numbers है, each successive digit are in descending order. Okay, okay, right. So necessarily or what, or like weakly descending क्या बोल रहे हो? And n is the corresponding figure when the digits are, I think, strongly descending. Fine. And the digits are in ascending order. Then m minus n has the value. Corresponding figures when the okay. Number of 5-digit numbers in case the digits are in descending order बोल रहे हो. So that's m, and number of digits 5-digit numbers जिसमें ascending order होगे. Right. Of magnitude, of course, सिर्फ magnitude लिखते हैं. Okay, so and it's not that hard, right? जब एक्सेप्ट तुम जीरो जब इंक्लूड कर रहे हो तो सो m जो है उसमें स्टार्ट में तुम जीरो नहीं कर सकते हो, राइट? और n में तुम कर सकते हो. सो एक्चुअल में m minus n इज लाइक नेगेटिव. वेट, व्हाट? असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. So the digits are in descending order of magnitude. Uh, wait, what? Oh, you can start from zero in that case. Fine. So m में तुम एक्चुअली जीरो से स्टार्ट कर सकते हो यहाँ पे and then just have to increase it till 9 of course. Yeah. So you can start from zero over here. But in n जब तुम ascending order में कर रहे हो, so like wait, digits अपन ascend कहाँ से कर रहे हैं? Like left to right या right to left? अरे यार कुछ बोलते ही नहीं है ना ये लोग. ठीक है, so I think तुम left to right जा रहे हो. So you cannot start with zero unfortunately. So n में वो जो एक चीज है वो नहीं रहेगी. So like actually m minus n यानी कि क्या? नंबर ऑफ वेज कि तुम स्टार्ट जीरो से करो एंड देन यू कैन जस्ट असेंड, राइट? तुम्हें सिर्फ चार चीजें चूज करनी है, लाइक स्टार बार थ्योरम बेसिकली. यस, तुम एक एक से तो जंप करने वाले, तुम एक्स्ट्रा भी जंप्स करते आएंगे और समथिंग दैट. या विल सी. सो तुम्हें कितने डिवीजन चाहिए रहेंगे? तुम्हें बेसिकली चार चूज करने हैं. ये वाला तुम्हारा जीरो था, राइट? मेरे से 9 स्टार्स रहेगी ऑफ कोर्स. मेरे पास में 4 बार्स है, हर बार के पहले के डिजिट स्टार्स रहेंगे. दैट्स द थिंग. ओके कूल. तुम्हें एटलीस्ट एक तो लगने वाला है. सो जस्ट एटलीस्ट लाइक जस्ट स्टार एंड बार कंबाइन करके एक सर्कल बोल दो. दैट्स तुम्हें कितने लगने वाले हैं इन दैट केस? जस्ट 4 सर्कल्स एंड 5 स्टार्स बेसिकली. सो लाइक 9c. well yeah that's the thing. 9c, 9c4 because you know. Yes, that is the thing. So that's 9c4, right? Which is like 9 times 8 times 7 times 6. Wait, अच्छा अपने को ऐसे ही बस बोलना है. It's 9c4 of course, which is 9c5 as well. So B is correct. Next question. 293. Vector OA vector is equal to this thing is rotated by 90 degree over the origin such that it, while rotating, okay, it crosses the positive y-axis. A new vector maybe. एक वेक्टर तुमने रोटेट किया अबाउट ओरिजिन 90 डिग्री से, so that while rotating crosses the positive y-axis. Positive y-axis. Wait, what? It's like कोई भी सिर्फ y कोऑर्डिनेट, राइट? सो हमारा जो वेक्टर था 2 1, जिस नॉर्मल वेक्टर के थ्रू तुम रोटेट कर रहे हो, you just have to figure that out. So 2 1 2 है, and then you are thinking about like एक और वेक्टर है which is also normal to that vector 0 1 0. So इनका जो क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट रहेगा that's the vector, और फिर उससे अपने को रोटेट करना है by how much? 90 डिग्री. Yeah. In what way? About origin. अच्छा पता नहीं. So just plus minus whatever. So I guess I'm starting with the side. Let's just call this an A vector and call this thing as B vector. So फिर करना क्या है? Just A vector cross B vector का जो vector है will have to cross this thing with that, or just say this. Okay. So A vector cross this guy. Yeah, that's our vector perpendicular to this guy and also in the same plane. So yeah, that should make sense. Okay, which is like what? A dot B times A vector minus A square times B vector, right? So yeah, let's do this thing. So what is A dot B? Just 1. 1 times of A vector. And so A vector just कितना होता है? 2 1 2. 2 1 2 minus A square is like just 4 plus 4 plus 1, which is 9. So 9 times B vector just minus 0 9 0 in that case. So क्या बनेगा in that case? Like 2 negative 8 and 2 इसको मैं reduce कर दो. Just yeah, so 1 negative 4 1. That's that vector. Well, you can have this thing or plus minus lambda. Okay, you get the thing, right? Yeah. Some scalar multiple of this guy. So it's in the ratio 1 is to negative 4 is to 1. That's what matters. Okay. Oh, and the length should be the same. So इसकी length क्या है? इसकी length है 3. इसकी length भी 3 होनी चाहिए. So just lambda times this guy is like lambda times square root of 1. 2 plus कितना है ये? 16. Sort of 18. That's equal to 3. So lambda is equal to 1 upon square root of 2. Magnitude wise, of course. So basically like plus minus 1 upon square root of 2 actually. Just have this over there. 1 upon square root of 2 plus minus. Right, so plus minus, well, okay, देख लेंगे ना अपन क्या. Just do it. 1 upon square root of 2 minus 2 square root of 2 and then 1 upon square root of 2. तो कहाँ पर है this thing? ये प्लस वाला वर्जन है, नेगेटिव वर्जन है, क्या होगा? Yeah, this looks correct. So B is correct and A is correct. But oh yeah, okay. I guess this is the thing. Actually, B should be the thing because it actually became more positive. That's like if one say, huh? Right. Okay, this is getting weird. A vector ऐसा है, B vector वैसा है. So A vector cross B vector is like in this direction. I guess yeah. Okay, and it should pass B. So अपने को वैसे rotate करना है. So it should actually be like वो जो नया वेक्टर मिला crossed with original vectors. Actually ये cross A चाहिए था in that case. So अपन ने जो निकाला उसका negative, right? So actually plus minus हटा दो, just negative of this guy. Yes, that's the thing. So just negative, right? So B is the thing. Next question. This is weird. Direction matters as well. Yeah. और उसको क्रॉस करना है तो एक ही तरह से कर सकता है. Next, 294. If this okay is equal to this, then the value of okay whatever. Just apply tan on both sides. So क्या हो जाएगा ये? Subtract करो, just get 6 upon x upon 1 plus इनका like x square minus 9 upon x square. That's equal to 6 upon x. So उसने tan apply किया दोनों side पे. Nothing big. So either 6 upon x equal to 0, which makes no sense, or you could have this thing x square plus 1 minus 9 upon x square equal to 0. Right. Well, yeah. I guess that looks correct. But can x be 0? No, because then ये not defined हो जाएगा. So, right. This has to be the thing. So, yes. इसका मतलब क्या होगा? Just x power 4 minus 9x square plus 1 is equal to 0. Shit, 9. X power 4 plus x square minus 9 is equal to 0, right? Okay, this is not going good because, yeah. इसका solution है, but then, okay, जो भी है. So at least we know an equation that x follows. So you can use this all the time. So अपने को इसको simplify करना है, right? X power 8 है इसमें, just square that or something, right? So what's x power 4 going to be? Which is 9 plus x square. उसका अपने को यहाँ पे square कराना है. Yeah, just इसका like what is this? 5 times 9 plus x square का square, which is like 5 times of x power 4 minus 18 x square plus 81. So अब का मैंने क्या होगा? 5x power 4 minus 9 times this guy is like what? Seriously. So 9 and what is my x square आने वाला, right? I kind of don't like this. So इसमें x square आएगा and then इसमें x power 4 आएगा. So we can use that somehow. जो भी है. On think about it. करने पड़ेगा. 9 and 72 is just 162. So x square and then minus 9 and then you got 72, which is just 729. Yes, and then you got plus 7. Okay. Minus में क्यों है ये plus में चाहिए ना? So yeah, this should be like what? 736, and this is like 5x power 4 minus 162x square. But wait, it also has negative 4 ones, like 166x square in that case. Awesome. अब अपने को x power 4 को replace करना है. So x power 4 is 9 minus x square. Put that over there. So what do you get? Like 9 minus of that is just 45. 45 minus this guy, like क्या हो जाएगा? Just negative 1, 1, 2, and then shit. अपने को x square actually में ढूंढना पड़ेगा. That's not good. Wait, what? ये अपने आप cancel नहीं हो रहा है यार. That doesn't make any sense. This should not be happening. ये कैसे हो गया? That's not right. Wait. मैंने घटिया कुछ तो भी कर दिया पे. यहाँ पे 5 चाहिए था. How did I end up with 9? I don't know. So 5x power 4 and then यहाँ पे 4x power 4 है. So just x power 4 बचेगा in that case. X power 4 फिर minus 90x square and then plus क्या 405 plus 7, which is like 412. That explains it. Okay, और फिर x पावर 4 को तुम लिख सकते हो एज x square once again, so just becomes what? Negative 81 x square. What? Huh? Oh, this is not very good. इसमें गड़बड़ नहीं हो रही इसमें, सिर्फ इसमें स्टिल x square की टर्म आ रही है. That should not have been the case because yeah, something's wrong about this. That is the thing. Sure, just 1 plus that guy. 6 upon x अपने आप चला जाएगा, which means this has to be 1. Yeah, this is 1. Oh, this has to be 1, not 0. Oh, okay. So like x power 4 is equal to 9. God. Okay, 5 times of 81, which is 405, minus 4 times of 9, which is just minus 45, plus 7. That should be the thing, which is 367. So answer is God, ये क्या हो रहा है यार? 367 चाहिए ना, 376 कहाँ से आ रहा है इसमें? अब क्या गड़बड़ हो गई? अब तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता था. 4 times of क्या था ये अपना? 9. Oh, it's like 36. Sorry, not 45. Okay, hopefully आप correct हो. What do you get? So 15 minus 6 is just what? 9. फिर यहाँ पे 39 is 36 and then plus 7. So that just becomes 376, which is C. Next question. It is sure मेरा 1 घंटे से ऊपर हो चुका है ऑलरेडी. ठीक है ना? Just एक और करके बस कर देता हूँ. 95. A common tangent to this thing is, so 9x squared plus 16 y squared plus equal to 1 equal to x square upon 16 plus y square upon 9 is equal to 1, and y square equal to x plus 4 for x minus 4. Okay, a common tangent to this, and और क्या ये, और इसमें कितने डालने वाले हो? So x minus 6 का स्क्वायर plus y squared is equal to, so negative 32 plus 36, which is 4, right? Okay, so एक common tangent इन चीजों को, इसका कॉमन टेंशन क्या आएगा? y is equal to mx, so m times of x minus 4 plus a upon m, but a तो 1 is, like 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 4 m in that case. Okay, yeah, yes, so which just means like y is equal to mx minus 4m plus 1 upon 4m, right? Okay, and this should be just say minus y डाल, right? This should be tangent to this thing, which means like the 6 comma 0 वहां पे डाल दिया. What do you get? Just get 6m as well, like okay, 2m plus 1 upon 4m upon square root of m square plus 1 mod, of course, and all of that is equal to uh, the radius, which is just 2, right? Well, yeah, so basically it's a square cut out. What you get is like 4m squared plus 1 upon 16m squared plus 1 is equal to 4m squared plus 4. So ये तो मर गया. So 1 upon 16m squared equal to 1 upon 3, like m squared is just equal to 1 upon 3 times of 16. So m equal to plus minus that, right? So plus minus 1 upon 4 square root of 3, right? And that's not there for some reason. Okay, this is not going good. Something else, right? Something else. कोई और तरीके से कुछ नहीं सकता क्या इसमें? 4 1 3, ये नॉर्मल तरह से तो ये मिल रहा है मुझे. What if there's some other way? Oh, ये इस टाइप से. So y equal to constant, that just means m 0 हो जाएगा, which, okay, what if m is 0, then okay, तो ये 0 और infinity वाले केसेस हो गए, इसलिए नहीं हो रहा था अभी तक, राइट? सो इस अपना जो सर्कल है उसका क्या है? लाइक 1 अपॉन m पे काम नहीं करेगा ना फॉर दिस गाय, या ओके, इसका वर्टेक्स क्या है? इसका वर्टेक्स है 4, 0, इसका वर्टेक्स है 6, 0, So 4 comma 0 पे का tangent is like, right, okay, that could be a possibility. So it's just x equal to 4, maybe. X equal to 4 is tangent to this guy as well, because like 6 left is negative 2. Yes. And x equal to 4 is also tangent to this guy. Well, yeah. So C is correct. Next question. 296. You know what? No, I'll just stop here because, okay. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Actually, you know what? No, it's एक और like 5 और questions कर ही डालते because who cares? So 296. Okay, from a point P, two tangents including asymptotes are drawn to this hyperbola that the least value of the angle between these tangents which contains the hyperbola is. एक certain point है उससे तुमने tangents draw की इस hyperbola को, the least value of the angle between these tangents which contain the hyperbola. Okay, okay, समझे समझे. Seriously. Okay, I guess we'll have to do it. So क्या इसको सही से लिखो x square upon right, yeah, just x square minus y square upon 4 is equal to 1. So अपना जो tangent is like वो so कौन सा इक्वेशन फॉलो करता है y means mx y not mx not का square is equal to am square, okay, which is just m squared minus 4 in that case. So yeah, things like what and then y not x not, like these are actually independent, right? So like y not का square minus 2m x not y not plus m squared x not squared is equal to हाँ ठीक है ना वो, you get the thing, just m squared minus 4. So m squared times x naught square minus 1 minus 2x naught y naught times m plus 4 plus y naught squared is equal to 0, right? Okay. What do you want? You want the least value of the angle. So it's tan of the angle क्या रहने वाला है? Just it's kind of a weird thing. Okay, what's the tan of the angle? It is, wait. Oh yeah, for sure. It's continue hyperbola, right? Okay, I'm starting to understand क्या होना चाहिए था, but whatever. Just tan A plus tan B, yeah, like M1 plus M2, which is just similarly be upon A, which is like what? 2x naught y naught upon x naught square minus 1 upon 1 plus m1 m2, which is just 1 plus c upon a. So like 1 plus 4 plus y naught squared upon all of this stuff. It's not minus 1. But yeah, this becomes what? 2x naught y naught upon x naught squared plus y naught squared plus 3. Okay, so yeah, this is the thing. Interesting. And you want what? The least value of the angle between the tangents which contain the hyperbola. Joe, okay, it's like this thing. Wait. Something below that. But x naught, y naught, we're saying. Yeah, G way, right? Okay. Uh, now what do I do? You can divide by x naught, y naught, I guess, because yeah, it becomes. But वो भी काम नहीं करेगा ना. So for x naught square plus y naught square being equal to something like r squared, some constant a. ये क्या हो जाएगा a plus 3 और यहाँ पे just 2x naught y naught. But then this thing is actually less than or equal to what? Because like this, okay, you know, bigger than or equal to 2 square root of x naught square root, yeah, so 2 x naught y naught, yeah, basically. So this is less than or equal to a upon a plus 3 basically, right? Which is like what? 1 upon 1 plus 3 upon a. So a can go all the way from 0 to infinity. So when it's like 0, ये हो जाएगा just 0, and when it's infinity just becomes 1. God, unexpected. But ये तो अलग ही हो गया उस तरीके से. Was not thinking ये ऐसा होगा. Wait, 3 upon a. A is 0. This is like messed up. It has to be positive and everything. वहाँ पे वो वाला जो A है, that's causing problems, you know. God, do something that I can like a plus 3 आएगा. Yes, that is the thing. This is our slope for sure. And मैंने देखा हुआ है, I know that it's just the angle between asymptotes, but then I can't actually prove it. So ठीक है, who cares, right? I really want to prove this though. कैसे करूँगा मैं इसको? Because अपन all time बिगाड़ चुके हैं, so might as well just prove this. So from any certain point तुम्हारा ऐसा होगा, right? Yeah. Okay, and you want to know कि okay, like think about it, as it gets closer and closer to the hyperbola. Oh, okay, this could actually happen. Yeah. If it's a tangent, अपने d equal to 0 से किया था, that means it actually intersects at one point only, which is correct, right? So that is a correct thing to say. Uh, what if x naught y naught is inside it? Okay, that does not make sense. कुछ points ऐसे रहेंगे जहाँ पे तुम्हें नहीं पता चलेगा, like tangents you can't form, right? ऐसे कुछ ना कुछ तो points रहेंगे, like what basically. Yeah, so this should actually have real values, at least that's one thing. So, take this का discriminant क्या रहेगा? B square is like x naught squared y naught squared. That's 4ac जो भी है, so just, sorry. Yeah, this should be bigger than or equal to 4 तो मर जाएगा, is just this and that after that, which is x naught squared. So, y naught squared plus 4x naught squared minus y naught squared minus 4, right? Which means this should happen. So like 4 should be bigger than or equal to 4x naught squared, okay, minus y naught squared. So ये जो x naught y naught है, they should have this thing going on, that y naught squared plus 4 is bigger than or equal, so, yeah, bigger than or equal to 4x naught squared, which means like x naught squared is just less than or equal to y naught squared upon 4 plus 1. Okay, interesting. How is this going to help? It won't. But yeah, it won't. Uh, we can use, let's just say 2x not equal to x, so if it is like x square is less than or equal to 4 plus y square, something like that, right? Yeah, you could do that, sure. uh, or we could always say like y naught is equal to 2 times. Okay. Start to understand this, like y naught equal to 2y, we just say that, then this becomes like y squared is, okay, y squared plus 1 is bigger than or equal to x naught squared. तो फिर ये जो चीज रहेगी, this becomes like what, 2x naught minus like 2x naught, sorry, x naught times 2y naught, right? Y naught is, okay, it's like 4x naught y upon x naught squared plus y naught squared minus plus 3 है ना, okay, so x naught squared is 4y squared plus 3. It's basically this thing. And okay, it got really bad somehow. uh yeah, ये सही नहीं हुआ, ये बहुत जल्दी बुरा हो गया. So as y changes, what happens to this thing? Y naught squared plus 1 is bigger than this thing. Okay, that is okay, but isn't there some better thing to do than this? नहीं, ये बहुत लंबा हो जाएगा इस टाइप से. I guess we should just stop for now. Because, yeah. Okay then, so that's the next video. ये बहुत बुरा था. Okay, bye.